we say that God is the creator of everything. We examine this verse here. Chapter 40, verse 62. O humanity, that is God your Lord, the creator of everything. There is no God but him. How then are you turned away from worshipping him alone? Even so, those who have disavowed the natural and revealed signs of God turn away. Then verse 64 says, God is the one who alone has made the earth a hospitable place of settlement for you, and the sky a sheltering edifice, and who alone has fashioned you, and moreover made most excellent your forms, and who alone has provided you with all that is wholesome in life. When it says that God has made most excellent your forms, he is talking about human beings. Specifically, O humanity, that is God your Lord. So blessed be God, Lord of all the worlds. He alone is the all-living one. Okay, so we know God is the first and the last. Only he is the all-living one, and nothing is like unto him. Okay, he is the creator and we are the creatures, whether we are humanity or other than that. Okay, whether animate or inanimate. Now we go back to verse 62, chapter 40, verse 62. God is telling you, O humanity, because we are the ones who are reading this Quran, that is God your Lord, that he gives plenty to us, so we should give thanks. God warns us that most people do not give thanks for the plenty God gives them. So we're talking about blessings that God gave us. So when it says that is God your Lord, the creator of everything, it means that everything we have that are the blessings he gave us, they are ultimately from him. So in that sense, he is the creator of everything. This doesn't mean some plants it doesn't mean that God didn't allow things to evolve. You know, God created creatures and plants and even bacteria and all kinds of things. He is the creator of everything. That doesn't mean that he created everything in a similar way. It doesn't mean hybrid animals that God created. Nothing in the Quran excludes the possibility of evolution as such. Only that human beings were, created by God. Adam and Eve were created by God in the form that we still have, the human form. But animals, they can evolve. If you compare, you take verse 62, that is God your Lord, the creator of everything, and then you go, because we're talking about blessings, right? It continues from the verse 61, that last part of 61. So, for example, 64 is explicating, right? God is the one who alone has made the earth a hospitable place of settlement for you. So now we're talking about the earth was also made by God, and it's a settlement for us. It's a blessing for us, and the sky is sheltering edifice. And who alone has fashioned you, talking about human beings, and moreover made most excellent your forms, and who alone has provided you with all that is wholesome in life, whether that be animals, fruits and vegetables, or other things. Anything that is wholesome or halal and good. O humanity, that is God your Lord. So blessed be God, Lord of all the worlds. The worlds is Al-Alamin, and it can be creatures, it can be plant life and animal life. So when we talk about how God created things or how they reproduce, we have to look at humans separately from animals and animals separately from plant life, and you can even look at bacteria or viruses separately. In one way, God is the creator of everything, but on the other hand, whether it was evolution or God directly fashioned them that way, as he did with humans and jinns also. Jinns are made from smokeless fire. When God specifies how he created something from clay and breathed into it, in the case of Jesus only had a mother, and his soul was breathed into his mother, not with any kind of, they call it immaculate conception. I don't know if that's the best way to describe it, but we'll go with that, okay? It's not described in the same way that in the Quran. It's different. It just says, God says to it, be, and it is. All he needs is to say the word, and that thing appears from nowhere. As for plants, you will find if there is a verse speaking about human creation, that it mentions the semen. It does not mention semen with animals, You know, for example, we'll stick with animals for now. It does not mention semen when it talks about the creation of animals. And I think the reason would be because not all animals were created the same way that all humans are created. We have not had a human clone. Even IVF, in vitro fertilization, is a very kind of simple process compared to creating life from nothing. In IVF, of course, they take the sperm and the egg and fertilize them and then plant them in the womb of the woman because she is unable to conceive, or because of some other reason that they cannot conceive a child, right? And then it talks about willing submission and so on. You know, you should examine verses carefully, try to understand without jumping the gun on any verses or think that you have found some kind of error or scientifically contradictory statements and so on. And I'll try to show more about what I mean so people see like something about these things. So I have actually a few chapter and verses written down.